They say when you're surrounded by infinity, make any wish and it will come true. So I'm going to find some infinity. Why is there a cake here? It was my birthday. What happened to this world? A fission reactor. There's no one left because of you. Silver and gold, yeah. So that's tricky. That's very tricky because those are two that are well, the gold not so much, but the silver I'm really short on. So the next thing I build has to be a silver. Signalum and Constantin are very similar looking, but Signalum's a little bit brighter, a little bit more orange. I am almost at 1 stack of polonium pellets, so I need to remind myself what I actually need. Oh, yeah, I need 4 stacks of polonium for the SPS casing and 1 stack of plutonium. Plutonium is in the pressurized reaction chamber. I'll set one of those to build. Got that, alright. Where am I putting this? How do I get plutonium? That's through the isotopic centrifuge. So if I'm having this going up here, so the waste comes out there, what I should probably do is split it and have half going into a thing that goes down here and half going into there. I mean, it doesn't really need to be half, it needs to be 4 to 1 or 3 to 1 at this point. I already have the isotopic, I guess I built that earlier. So that's now going into there, and it should split it, roughly. Oh damn, I don't want this up here because there's no bloody power up here. Damn, I should have just had the pipe come straight down here. Hopefully I can pipe it back out again, otherwise I'm wasting a load of valuable nuclear waste. Can I drop down onto there? Ooh! Yes. Yes, I can. Cool. And onto there, bring the pipe up. And now I just need to get the 10,000 millibuckets of nuclear waste out of this machine. I don't want it going into that, do I? Oh, that's fine. I've got the space here. If I just cut that off. Can you make me a second isotopic? Because I sort of messed up. Power will come up there, convenient, and go into there. So this thing will fill with nuclear waste. Oh, can't believe I messed that up. Alright, well I can just cut it off, can't I? I can just cut it off up there. Universal cable. And that is now producing plutonium from the nuclear waste. Ah, but that isn't producing spent nuclear waste, but I think it will at the next stage? At the stage where it uses this thing. Yeah, that's where it produces the spent. So this has, again, fluorite. Is this one fluorite? It is, so they both use fluorite, okay. The difference is the only difference, the thing going in. Yeah, it is. Plutonium and polonium, they both use fluorite, they both produce pellets, and they both produce waste. I'm wondering then if maybe it's best to reuse this? I don't know. If I have the power coming up here, and I have that there, I don't think I will reuse it. I will have the pressurized thing going there, so that's now filling up with plutonium. And then I have the output, the waste output on the top. Yeah, the waste output on the top, that's correct. There's only one gas that's output. Cable going up from there to here with an importer on the underside, connected via cable, and an exporter on the front. So another cable there and the exporter there. I did it the other way round on this one. It doesn't really matter. Fluorite dust. Need one of those. So fluorite dust is also exported. Oh, it's because of the inconsistent fuel. Fluorite dust is also exported into there. The nuclear... No. Oh, this needs water. Okay, let's have a sink then, as these seem to be an impossible relic of a bygone age that somehow solve all of my water problems. One pipe, and fill that. So that is now producing plutonium, which I need to export out the underside. Export there. So I'm now producing plutonium pellets as well. But I do need to get this spent nuclear waste out of there and into the barrel. So, pressurized tube. Although I'll use the ultimate as I have that. There. Are those emptying automatically? They are. So the spent nuclear waste is going into there in large quantities. And it has all stopped. Have we run out of something? We have run out of something. We ran out of power. Oh. Yeah, power. I assume that is because all of the speed upgrades I've given that stuff made it considerably less efficient, and therefore they use a lot more power. I think I need more buffer stuff, and, well, obviously need more production, but if I get another 2 elite cubes, and I'll put 1 somewhere I can reach it, so up here. If I put it in this space right here where it turns. So that can provide a bit of buffer for that over there, and no, that's probably all I need right now, because that building is no, it's not separate, is it? But it feeds off that one. That building is fed... Oh no, these 2 buildings are both fed off this one, so I'm going to put a 3rd one in here. I'm going to make 10 more lapis seeds, because the reason I'm struggling to upgrade my power system is they use lapis in the solar panels, and I just keep running out of it. So I have a load of free spaces in here now. I can actually remove this one entirely. I have, I think, 2 free spaces. 1, 2. Yeah, 2 free spaces. So I'll put the lapis in there, and as I begin to free up stuff in here, I'll place the lapis in here. What do I need for the next tier, the ultimate tier? I have everything for that. Atomic alloys and ultimate control are expensive. How many do I have? I have none of those, and 91 atomics. So I'm going to put... These are all full, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Okay. I need another interface. Interface there, and external there, and crafting there. Oh, I do have a space. Alright. 64 of those then. Produce tons of those, because I've got the alloys at the moment, and the alloys will replenish. And this way... is that what? Yeah, that's what they are. This way I can start upgrading stuff to ultimate. How are we doing on durability? Pretty good. Keep it up. Test this. Okay. I now have 2 detectors set up to alarms to let me know when I have over 60 plutonium and over 188 polonium, because they are now shooting up in quantity, and I don't want to waste a load of stuff, like, overshooting. I mean, I don't think there is any particular downside, but, like, I don't want to spend too much on plutonium, because I don't need much of that stuff in comparison. But this way, it will, hopefully, let me know. Sorry, I'm already growing lapis. Is this a full row? I think it is. No, it is not. Okay. I didn't even remember that I had this... thing of lapis, so that's another 12 seeds planted with the rest. Ooh, that's quite a mess. I'm upgrading the redstone. Turns out quite a backlog of redstone. The last of it. Oh. Wow. I upgraded that, and that went from 8,000 to 21,000. There was 13,000 redstone essence waiting in these cloches. Why is nothing recharging? What's draining all the power? It's not this. Is it this? Turn off the output. Okay, yeah, it might have been that. Okay, wow, I've made a bloody power-hungry monster over there. Probably all the speed upgrades. Wow. Didn't realize it made them that inefficient. I think I better remove all of these just to be safe, because I don't want to run out of power. Ooh. Uninstall all, yep. I don't want to run out of power, and at the moment, these are the biggest draw I have. Ooh. Full row of redstone upgraded to phyto insulators. This is down to just over half durability. I think I'm going to double it up. I think I'm going to have a second row of them. It's going to further drain my power, but it means I can expand quicker, I think. Ah, oh, damn, that's got to be mechanically crafted. Okay, I'm gonna borrow this just to power this thing, because then it should be relatively simple, although I do need a cogwheel. And I should be able to just... Will that work? Like so? Nope. Or maybe that's just because it's not crafting anything. No, I don't think that's right. Like that. I think that's right. That looks like those intersect. And then... Yeah, okay, that works. Good. 6 brass, 3 copper spools, an iron rod, a capacitor, and an andesite. That should be the last piece I need, although I do need these spools. I think 3 spools. So now I take the wire cutters I already had and turn that into 12 wire. The 12 wire I combine with the 3 spools to get 3 copper spools. And that should be everything I need now. Also, because I'm tired of opening these doors, put some pressure plates. All on the inside, so I shouldn't have to worry about... how do I turn this off? Stop. So I can make sure everything is placed correctly. So it is plate, 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 plate. The capacitor is at the bottom. I had to put a couple of extra. I think there's zinc plate, and the in the multi-servo press recipes, I am missing something. What am I missing? An iron rod. Just make me an iron rod. I can't be bothered to faff around. Go! Yay! Produce! Brilliant! While I have this system, I might make 2 more. Andesite, rod, copper, 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 plate, 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 capacitor. Begin. So I'm going to make 2 more of these because there is the possibility that I could do another 2 rows of this if I really need the shard production. And the reason I'm doing this now is I started to do the osmium, and I just don't have the shards to produce even 64 seeds. So I need the... Is that gonna... No, it's not gonna start to move. Okay. I need the shard production to increase if I'm going to produce these seeds on the scale that I need them. And this way, I can quadruple my shard production with ease. Oh, these 2 are broken. They take 6 shards each to repair, which is... Sorry, 6 supremium each, which is... Oh, damn, I didn't mean to I shouldn't have broken that. Oh well. Yeah, they take 6 Supremium each, which is 24 shards. So that is... It's not cheap, exactly, is it? Turn that off so I can safely set up the next one. Oops. I'm out of brass. I thought I put in this recipe for brass. No, I did not. Okay. I've just realised there's also a very easy way for me to do maintenance on this without it replacing the cobblestone. All I have to do is disconnect the cable and it won't replace them until it's reconnected. Ah, this system has just got so much easier to manage. Brass is in there, which means it can now pulverize zinc. So if I grab 1 brass and tell it to always keep... Pressed the wrong place, didn't I? I grab a brass and I tell it to always keep 64. I forgot to set these to extract. That's why the bloody pulverizer have been stuck for so long. Oh god, I thought I'd broken, so I had broken something. I'd broken something quite massively in my system that it just refused to work. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that is why there is such a massive backlog. I'm going to grab all of that because I don't know how much of this stuff I've re-requested. Oh, that was silly. Okay, cancel all, try again. Whoops. I need to not do that. Oh, wow, look at all that stuff it needs to pulverize. Yikes, no wonder I have no bloody diamonds. What's all that diamond for? It needs 64 alloy. Wow, I'm completely out of reinforced alloy. Because I think that's for the circuits. I think to make the ultimate control circuit, yeah, it used all of my elite control circuit. And elite control circuit need 2 alloys. So that's why I have no alloy. Wow. Okay, yeah. And each alloy needs like 2 diamonds. But that still seems like a lot of stuff. What else is it making? So it's making a load of those, and that needs 236. Because it needs 2 alloys and it needs the diamond. No, it needs the 236 for that, really? Is that right? No, I don't know where it's got that number. I think it's like 4 stacks or something. But I just don't know. How am I doing on shards? 290. Yeah. Like, everything is sort of being pushed to its limits at the moment. I need to take a step back and fix some of these glaring issues. Like, the pulverizing is horrendously lackluster. The power generation isn't good enough. And it's because I'm expanding with these phytos, and they're using a lot more power. And I'm just pushing a load of machines to their limits as well, with like speed upgrades and stuff like that. I don't have the power generation, especially with that bloody constant raining lately. Nothing is quite working as it should be. And I'm not sure what the best way to fix it all is. I guess one at a time? Yeah, that's why it needs the diamonds. So it's making 63 control circuit, which need 2 of these each, which need 2 of these each. So yeah, that's how it's got that number. So that makes sense. And then it needs another 2 stacks in order to remake the alloys, which it's going to be using up. And it needs another stack to make the refined obsidian for the atomic alloy. Alright, I understand the diamond requirement now. And all of this other stuff is waiting to pulverize in order to fulfill the minimums. And that's where the lapis goes. I was trying to work out where in the bloody solar panels it uses lapis, and it's in the actual panes for the panels themselves. So it uses 3 per that, and then like 9 per the next one, and then 81 per the next one, and then so on. So it increases exponentially the amount of bloody lapis I need for a single solar panel. You wouldn't think all that material would fit in it. Ah, that also doesn't help. The fact that I'm now using Elite as the default. How am I doing on diamonds? Down to 33. Okay, yeah. I'm clearly expanding too much too quickly, using Elite as the default even when I don't need it. I thought I had the diamonds for it, I clearly don't. Oh, God. Yeah. 10 blazing panels uses 3,000 lapis. Can I make some... I apparently have the materials. It'll probably take a little while to go through. But if I make some reinforced integral parts and just upgrade all of the pulverizers, that is... Now that the power is evidently doing okay, those three are pretty healthy looking, the pulverizers are the next biggest problem. I did have a pulverizer here. Yes, I do. Because at the moment, yeah, the pulverizers are so backed up, it's going to take bloody ages. So if I stick them in here instead, it's a completely separate system. Actually, can I just grab a normal... Oh, yeah, we do have a... Oh, it made the hardened ones. But it was stuck on the signalum. I cancelled the other one just so I could do it myself. But if I grab one of the hardened ones and stick it in here just to speed this up. And out of curiosity, what do I need for the next one? Resonant. Lumium and Enderium and hardened glass, signalum glass or lumium glass. Enderium is Enderium blend, lead, ender pearl and platinum. I did look at this before. I do remember that now. Hardened glass is obsidian, sand, nether quartz, and a fire charge. Fire charge, coal, gunpowder, and blaze powder. Okay, yeah, I can work with that one. Coal is actually weirdly short at the moment. I'm not entirely sure why. Make some hardened glass, because I'm gonna jump these straight up to resonant, I think. Is that what they were called? Yeah, resonant. So I'm going to jump straight up to this, which means I need to pulverize platinum, lead, and ender pearls. I don't entirely trust the computer not to immediately grab any silver dust I put in there to turn into lumium or something, so I'm going to make these manually. So for 10 of these, I need 40 electrum. Hi guys. You okay? No, that's not how you make electrum. Electrum is with gold. 40 electrum dust. Do I have... I do not have a furnace. No, I don't. I'll just stick a furnace there. Cook these up for me, thank you. I need 8 signalum per thing, which means I need 80 signalum. 80 signalum, cook that up next. 4 ender pearl, 3 lead and 1 platinum. 4 ender pearl, 3 lead and 1 platinum. And I need 4 of these per thing, so I need 40 of these. Yeah, finally. It is a slog to do this stuff manually, but now I shouldn't have to again, or at least not for a little while. 10, so what are these? 4 times factor. So these should increase the pulverization from, it's currently 2, so this should double it again. That should be quite a substantial upgrade and try and cut down on this bottleneck, and at which point I walk in and, oh, look at that, it's done it all in the time I've been faffing around. But whatever. I'll just replace these. Oh, look at that, 200,000. That should help alleviate the pulverizing bottleneck. How am I doing on coal? Yeah, see, I'm almost out of coal. I don't know why. What is that being used for? It could be the steel, it could be the solar panels, but it feels like there's something else that's drawing on it. I suppose it could be the infusing. I don't know. It did just make a load of fire charge. No, it didn't. It didn't make any. Anyway. Yeah, I need to improve everything across the board, but power seems okay at the moment, until I start upgrading stuff, and pulverization should now be okay as well.